What's one thing I wish I knew about money when I was younger? Money is a game. It's not real. People who have wealth and have money, they're not scared to lose money because they realize money is simply a tool. It's an exchange in order to invest and get more time. That's why I always say you get like a scarcity mentality. You know, you're scared to lose money. Money is nothing but an exchange for time, really. You can get more money, but you can't get more time. So when you realize you can get more money, that starts to alleviate something in your mind. And you're like, yo, why am I scared to lose this? So today we have a good question. I'll pop the full thing on the screen so you can see it. But essentially, he asked me, what's one thing I wish I knew about money when I was younger? Now, I think this is a great question. Something I wish I knew about money when I was younger is really how money worked. Like, money is a game. It's not real. There's a lot of things to it. Like, what I mean when I say it's not real, what I mean by that is like, a lot of times, like when you grow up struggling, you know, like my family did, or like, well, me and my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like not having much, you know, she wouldn't eat sometimes just so I could have food to eat. You get like a scarcity mentality. You know, you're scared to lose money. But people who have wealth and have money, they're not scared to lose money because they realize money is simply a tool. It's an exchange in order to invest and get more time. That's why I always say I teach people how to stop trading their time for money and to start trading their money for more time. And that's what I do through day trading. I show you how to take the money you earn to make more money so you can free up time, because that's all money is. Money is nothing but an exchange for time, really. We go to work and we spend 40, 50 hours a week in exchange for money, right? So it's currency. It's not this thing to like idolize or put on a pedestal or to even be scared of, because, and this is something else, man, it's a nugget. Like I realized, like the thing is, you can get more money, but you can't get more time. So when you realize you can get more money, that starts to alleviate something in your mind. And you're like, yo, why am I scared to lose this? Because once, like my first business endeavor, I lost like $3,000. You know, and I don't even say it was really a loss. I just didn't know what to do. But I only had like $10,000 to my name when I was younger, right? I took over $3,000 that and I invested in myself. And I was so scared, but I had just met my wife now, my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, man, yo, like, I gotta do this. You know, this for us. Like, I used to look at her. She'd be in my apartment. We were in college, man. She'd be asleep. And I look at her like, yo, like, you know, I had that vision like, man, one day we have a lot to be for children. You know what I'm saying? I always promised myself, my wife, or my children would never struggle. You know, like I had to do growing up as a child. So I was like, yo, I gotta do this stuff. So I started reading books. I started learning about stuff. I didn't know about technology like that when I was growing up. I didn't know about a lot of stuff because like I didn't have access to a computer like that for real. So I was like teenager. Like my mom had one for work, but I didn't really get to use it. I was a child. So I didn't know about a lot of stuff. I didn't know how to write a resume in college for real. And then now I'm at the point where like I'm a tech nerd, because to me, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because I high key, like I'm 28, right? But like I'm right at that generation where I remember when there wasn't any Wi-Fi, and then I remember when there was Wi-Fi. People call it like Wi-Fi and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm right on that generation. But what helped me too, it gave me an advantage, was I didn't really grow up with technology. So even when it came, like I didn't have an iPhone when it first came out. I didn't have a MacBook. I didn't have a laptop. So when I discovered all this stuff in college, I was like, wait, yo, what's Quizlet? You mean you can go to Quizlet and it gives you the answers? I'm sitting here, I failed the class and got a D because I'm on, you know, I'm pledging for my fraternity. I could have went and Googled the answers. Yo, hold on, what's Canva? You mean I could design my own business cards, like drag and drop? What's Elementor? What's Divi? You mean I could design a website from a plugin? And it was just like poof, my mind was blown, because I'm like, yo, like, oh my God. And I started realizing how lazy people were. But that only came from me realizing like the value and the power of money. And so like the whole point of what I'm saying is like I wasn't scared to put money now into softwares, tools, resources, businesses, because I realized all these were tools designed for me to help me get ahead in my life, make more money, and get more freedom. So once you know money's a game, and when I learned money was a game, and I got on offense and I invested in that first business, and I lost money. You know what I'm saying? I lost all of it. Like, because truly I didn't know how to market. I didn't know sales. I didn't know anything else about business. Like, I thought it was just put it up and you make money. But what happened was something powerful. What happened was I remember this to this day. I was like, yo, I didn't die. And that might sound extreme, but it was like for real, like, you know, growing up in the hood and the country and all these places where I'm from, it was like, you know, people paycheck to paycheck. All you hear is people drinking their problems where they get paid and they ain't got nowhere to go. You know, they complain about their job. It's just negative around money. And like, I was so scared to lose money. Like, as I was saving money, I was so scared. And I was trying to save my way to wealth. I'm all right, man. You know, if I could just work this job for 40 years, 50 years and get a good paying job and go to college and make 6 figures and just keep putting money in the index fund, just play it safe, I'll make money. And I debunked that whole myth, man, because I put this thing into my business, my first endeavor, and I lost money and nothing changed. How I ate didn't change. I still had money to pay my rent, my job, nothing. And I said, yo, what just happened? And I had made sales, and that's what did it too. I had actually made sales in the process. So seeing those orders, right? Like, I still remember, I'm from North Carolina. So I remember to this day, the one sale I remember, I don't remember the rest of them, but the one sale I remember was from somebody in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I said, oh my God, somebody spent money on my product who's never met me, doesn't know me, because I had a great product. And I started playing the what if game. I was like, man, what if I actually knew what I was doing? What if I actually really tried? Because you got to be honest too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't try because I didn't know what to do. So like, I didn't even study. I didn't go study marketing. I was kind of like, you know, what is what it is. Like, it's gonna be hard. You know, I was 21 years old. I was like, all right, whatever. Just threw the money away and forget it. It ain't for me. But I was like, bro, what if I really tried? Instead of having them 7 sales I made, I could have made 17. I could have made 70. Like, what if I knew marketing? What if I knew sales? What if I knew copywriting? What if I knew branding? What if I knew public speaking? Like, and all these are just skills that literally you can acquire from somebody else who took 10 years to do from just spending money. Just like me. Dude, when I first learned how to day trade, I sold my my last business, went all in, didn't get another job for like almost a year or whatever, right? And I just spent months and months and months and hours a day studying. So I've put in 16-hour days, 12-hour days, and tens of thousands of hours, right? Thousands, like probably 10,000 plus guaranteed, because I was averaging 14, 16 hours every day for like 6 to 8 months straight. You can learn a skill from me that took me that long to learn for $500 or $1,000 or $2,000. So I learned that, right? That's something I learned that goes right back to the same principle of the money. Like, when you learn money is a game, you're not getting money for the sake of just getting money. You're getting money to start acquiring information and knowledge and skills that you can apply to make more money. You want to use money to multiply and give you more time in life. So now I look at it as like, yo, I'm not trying to put money away in the 401k and all this crap just to be put in there. No, I want skills. I want skills. I want things that help me pay my bills. Like, that's what you want. So that's why now, like, I buy the courses. I'll buy the books. I have a whole bookshelf, right? I read 14 books in 13 weeks. Like, I read, I accumulate, and then most importantly, I go act on that information. I'm not hoarding information. That's what money is for. When you grow up poor and you grow up in lower class, stuff like that, you're not taught that. And I really wish I would have known that. I'm super grateful for where I'm at in life, because I wouldn't be in the situation I am, or I wouldn't be this hungry if I truthfully had grown up like that. But, you know, that's not to say we need to keep that. The whole point of trying to help another, like why I make content and why I'm not a person where I'm just hiding. You know, I make courses, I make products you guys can get. I put these videos out so I can help other people, because there's so much information out nowadays. Like, you know, when we were younger, you couldn't look this stuff up. Like, I couldn't look up nobody talking about how to day trade. Like, bro, that stuff is new. You know what I'm saying? Now, with a few months and a little bit of money, you can learn how to do something that can pay you $1,000 every month. Like, bro, like this is such a beautiful time we living in. You know what I'm saying? But it's as simple as that, man. Like, money is not something to hoard. It's something to really spend. And you want to spend that money to get more time. Because that's the one thing you cannot get back. I could lose $1,000 right now and get it back. Like, literally, I mean, even when I switched over to futures day trading, that's one of the things that happened too, was I didn't know the technology and the lingo. I knew the technicals of trading and all that stuff, the fundamentals, but the actual platform, I had to switch everything that was different. Man, I lost within 48 hours. Lost $600. I was like, all right, I'm clearly messing something up. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and put the brake on. I had to part that thing. But literally, man, I made, fast forward, last week, in 24 hours, I made all that back and some. Because I acquired a skill. And how did I acquire this skill? I put in some time and I put in some money, which I'm no longer scared to lose. So that's a piece of advice I wish I knew. And that's a piece of advice that I encourage you, if you don't know it, or if you have somebody young in your family, a nephew, a niece, children, whoever, man, like, make sure they know, like, you know, money, it's okay to lose money. And the point of money is to invest in yourself and to increase your income so you ultimately get more time here on this earth and time, you know, to spend with your loved ones. That's the less time you got to go to work. There's more time you can go on vacation and have those memories and experiences that you will never get back once they're gone. So that's the most precious thing that is. Not just saying you got money for the sake of having money, but it's what the money can do for you. So if you like this type of content, man, number one, make sure you text this video to somebody you feel like who needs it, right? Be a blessing to somebody. Somebody needs this video. Share it with them. You know, somebody in your friend group, your family member, they need this. We want to help as many people we can, so text this video to somebody. Number two, go to my description. Check out my products. I have my courses down there. I have resources I use, tools I use, and all type of things as well. So get that and watch the rest of my free content. And number three, if you like making money, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't like making money, then don't subscribe. It's that simple. Much love.